how easy is it to do just a random drug test? I mean, you might figure out by doing it that way, or is that just too invasive, or do they just not care? I mean, for America, and I'm talking Republicans, Democrats, and Independents, kind of hard for us to sit here and go, really, you can't figure it out? You just you're just done with less than 2 weeks into this thing? Seems just
Yeah,
awfully odd.
it was very odd. And then they destroyed any chance of getting any DNA. They said there wasn't enough DNA. They didn't say there wasn't any DNA. And what they did was, they found the cocaine. Apparently, this cocaine has a set of legs because it was originally reported on another area of the White House. Then they moved it to near the Situation Room, where I guess they figured that would be a better place for it to be found. And they found the one cubby hole where there is no cameras to claim it was be found. They don't have the key to the locker, so it still remains to be seen how they found it in that locker. And it's just the whole thing.
Hold on. That's new information for me. See, when I was told it was a cubby hole, I thought it was like a place. It was like an open place to set your umbrella or your paper, whatever it might be. You're saying this is a
No.
locked container?
Yeah. Well, when you go into the White House, it's not like just walking into the buffet at your friendly neighborhood restaurant. They know who's going in. They have your social security number. There's facial identification. There's everything you can imagine. They have, in some areas, they have reverse draft fans to see if you've been around any bomb making or anthrax or anything like that. So you go through, and then there's a desk, and then they tell you you can put your safe if you've got anything you want to put in there, like a Fitbit or a cell phone or what have you, and you put it in these little bitty lockers, and there's a key on it. You pull the key out, and the key tells you your number, and I believe the number for this locker was 50, I believe. Then somehow they found this cocaine in there. So then they went and this is the craziest thing. They destroyed the package that it was in, because if it was anthrax, they needed to destroy the package for some reason. So they took it over to Quantico, I guess, the FBI labs, and destroyed it. So normally, in normal case of business, they would say, "Hey, we've got this powder in here. Lock the building down. Get all the logs, get all the video, and then send the hazmat team in with your suits on and put it in a protective package, take it over, get it analyzed." But what they claimed they did was they tore up the package so you couldn't get any fingerprints, they said there was not enough DNA, which I think is very selective wording when it said not enough DNA. And I haven't been able to get anybody to tell me, is that like I'm sort of pregnant, or am I sort of not pregnant? I sort of have DNA, I sort of don't have DNA.